What up, Dokkaners? So the unit info has come out now for the banner unit Piccolo Red Ribbon Army. They've also dropped the announcement in game that the new Dokkan event stage is coming up. So we are ramping up. We're getting closer and closer to the unit's release. I am trying to see how many videos I'm going to be dropping, because if I drop too many at once, it basically butchers my views. So yeah, things are going to be a little weird, because I was going to make a full video talking about the EZAs, but in order to save time, I just squeezed everything into the last video. But I've been seeing some comments about people saying that they're not too thrilled about the EZAs, so I wanted to talk more about that further, but we're going to save that for another conversation. For right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the new Piccolo character. Let's check out the animations as well. Does he have an active skill or something? Wait, what? That's awesome. It's the CGI. It's that dude. He's backing up his friend. Top secret mission. Oh, is that it? Hold on. That's it. Hold on. I want to see that again. Let's get this over with. Who are the two dudes that they're fighting? I don't think I've ever seen them before. Okay. That's funny. It's a nice little twist on the superhero like moment when it happened. Shall we watch this again? Let's go ahead and watch this again. Let's watch this in the sub. We watched that in the dub before. Oh, the counter. That is beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out what the Piccolo can do. Here we go. So the Piccolo Red Ribbon Army character is a super int. Okay. I was kind of thinking he might be extreme because he's working with that other dude. Movie Heroes Namekians 130%. Yeah, nobody's going to be running this as the lead, by the way. Okay. And then super attack causes supreme damage and greatly lowers defense. Okay. Now for the passive. For one turn from the character's entry, chance to dodge plus 90% in slot 2. What? Okay. When 4 or more movie heroes, mission execution, or bond of master and disciple category allies are on the team, key plus 2, attack and defense plus 200%. Chance to crit plus 50%. Defense plus 250 when receiving an attack. All allies, key plus 1, attack and defense plus 30%. When there's a Hybrid Saiyans category ally on the team or a Hybrid Saiyans category enemy, character's super attack will be sealed. Like Piccolo gets sealed or the enemy gets sealed? Character's super attack it's got to be talking about himself. What? Because this doesn't always apply to characters who are seal immune. What the heck? All enemies attack minus 30%. What are we doing? Oh, is this like if because Pan gets kidnapped or something? Bro, what? Recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn. All allies key plus 1 attack and defense plus 30% for 3 turns as the third attacker in a turn. So you'd be giving everyone key plus 2 attack and defense plus 60% with these two conditions, but you're sealed. But that's as the third attacker. But if you're in slot 2, you get 90% dodge. So far, I'm not a fan of this. This kind of sucks. Okay. For 4 turns to the character's entry, survives KO attacks up to once within the turn. Okay. So consider this in conjunction with the Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan has the ability to give you a survive KO. So meaning the first 4 turns, you probably wouldn't want to resort to that. This guy has it on his own. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, attack plus 250% foresees enemy super attack when foresees enemy super attack within the character's attacking turn. Recovers 20% HP at the end of the turn. Damage reduction 60% temporarily when receiving a normal attack. Okay. If HP is 30% or less when receiving an attack, dodge plus 90% within the turn. Okay, so this works with the surviving KO thing. Okay. If HP is 30% or less at the start of the turn, attack and defense plus 300%, chance to crit plus 50. Oh, I get what they're doing. All allies attack and defense plus 20%. All allies attack and defense plus 20% for 3 turns in slot 3. I see what they're doing. So what they're doing here is they're starting him as an undercover Red Ribbon Army guy. So he's mid. But he busts out of his shell when the situation gets dire, because when he's about to die, he will survive KO attacks. On a dime, he will gain the 90% chance to dodge, similar to Kai Fighter's Goku. And then, assuming you survive that turn, you will enter the following turn, whenever he comes back, under that same health threshold. And then you will burst out of your shell and get the typical Piccolo treatment. Attack and defense plus 300%, 50% crit. I don't like it ultimately, but it's unique. I really don't like this. Like, there's no need to do this. Why are we going so extra and sealing the dude? Like, why? This guy has 90% chance to dodge, no damage reduction, and no guard. I understand the gimmick, but this kind of blows, I feel like. Like, it's unique and it's cool, but at the same time, it just feels like it's gonna fall flat. That's my early take on it. But let me know what you guys think about this Piccolo. This looks very weird. It's very unique, I will give you that, but it is very, very weird. 20% heal at the end of the turn, 10% heal at the end of the turn. You know, with both of these things proccing, you would lose this. So you would have to hit that 30% thing before. But you know what? Also, this would work well with Tech Orange Piccolo, because Tech Orange Piccolo needs to be under 30% health. That was one of the annoying restrictions about his passive. He needs to fall under 30% in order to get his final part of his passive, right? When HP is 30% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn, after receiving 4 or more attacks in battle. So this kind of helps this guy as well. And ultimately, this guy benefiting more, I think, is more important. Because before, when I talked about when I was doing the Beast Gohan breakdown video, I was talking about how this guy is going to be benefiting from that extra stats and the 10% damage reduction, right? The damage reduction, 10% plus 40%, that's 50%. He would then get another 15% when he hits this. So that's a 65% damage reduction with guard. And he would maybe be launching attacks in the slot 1 or slot 2, depending on what you're trying to do. That will make the character far more complete. So I actually think, retroactively, this goofy weirdo is actually going to make the Tech Orange Piccolo better. But that's weird, right? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Let me know what you guys think about the Piccolo Red Ribbon Army weirdo in the comments down below. His running kind of reminds me of the Piccolo super attack. What is it? The reversible exchange super attack with the Gamma 2? Kind of looks like that. Was it a super attack or an active skill? Okay, now going back to the Beast Gohan, we already know what he does. We talked about this before, but just real quickly, we're kind of brushing through it again. Movie heroes, connected hopes, full power, bond of master disciple, earth protecting heroes. So this guy, dude, look at how short this passive is. I love that. Gives everybody surviving KO attacks. So this wouldn't help the Piccolo until after turn 4. Can be activated starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Piccolo's happens for 4 turns from the character's entry. So do keep in mind that distinction. If he shows up slot 7, then that means he's not going to lose the surviving KO thing until 4 turns after he shows up, which means turn 7. Whereas this guy's active skill could be used on turn 4. Okay, and then this guy, so Link's, oh yeah, we didn't really check Link's. All in the Family, Saiyan Warrior Race, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Movie heroes, connected hope, full power, Bond master disciple, earth protecting heroes, hybrid Saiyans, yada yada yada. Piccolo's categories are gonna be weird. Actually not really. Movie heroes, Namekians, worthy rivals, Bond master disciple, rapid growth, mission execution, demonic power. He would fit under. How would he fit on Beast Gohan's leader skill? I'm kind of blanking right now. Oh, Bond master disciple, right? Okay, and then. Yeah, attacking defense. Okay, cool. So there you go. This is probably going to be the last video that I drop before the banner drops. Maybe I might do a data download video. Tomorrow, I'll probably do a video talking more about the EZA for the Cooler and the Goku. I personally hope, look, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm exhausted. I really hope that we just get the summons and nothing else. I hope that all the content drops after a couple of days because that'll give me just time to rest. But this will probably be the last one before the summons. Make sure you guys subscribe. I will be going live tonight to summon for the Beast Gohan and the Power Ranger Piccolo. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and ours meant to Dokkan responsibly.